Welcome back to Comic Book Savant. I'm your host, James Harris. This episode, I'm going to be doing a trade review on Batman Earth 1, Volume 1, trade paperback. This book is written by Geoff Johns. Artwork is done by Gary Frank. And the ink work is done by John Sabal. This is an Elseworld story retelling the origin of Batman. I really have to say I enjoyed this this trade. They've done this series now of Earth 1. They've done Batman, Superman. They've done Teen Titans. They've done Wonder Woman. I think the latest volume that they released in this Earth 1 series was Green Lantern. So I've seen them. I've seen different reviews of the different series. I figured I would give it a try. I did it as a part of my last shopping haul I did through In Stock Trades. I will put a link here in the description to that unboxing video if you haven't seen it already. This was one of the books that I picked up from that order. Finally had a chance to sit down and read it, so I wanted to give you my thoughts on this trade. I've been a big fan of Geoff Johns over the years with his different runs on things like Green Lantern, The Flash, Aquaman. He's a phenomenal writer. I haven't loved everything he's written, but over the years, the majority of his work I've enjoyed. So I was very interested in checking this out. And it was definitely a unique concept of the origin of Batman. This is definitely a more mature, grittier world, kind of that we're in. I like the take he did on Alfred. He plays, of course, a pivotal part. You have Penguin kind of reimagined in this Earth 1. I kind of like the take on him as well, and just the overall world that was set up. When I first read this, I didn't know they had done a second volume. I hope they do more. I'm really intrigued by it. It's something different from all the continuity in the main DC universe with Batman and all the other books that are in and around it. One thing I just didn't like, I like Gary Frank's artwork. I didn't like his take on the Batman suit in this, but I understand it's volume 1, so this is a suit that he's roughly starting out with. You see where things are set up in this volume, where you'll see the suit will evolve over time. This was a good first start to this series. I definitely am more, like I said, an edgier, grittier take on the character and his origins. I felt like the pacing of the book was a little off. It was going at a good clip, and it seemed like midway to the midway point to the end of this first volume, it kind of fast forwarded to the end a little bit. I would have liked a little bit more meat there. Considering this didn't come out, these Earth 1 books are original graphic novels. They do not come out in single issue form. So they could have, I don't know if they have a restriction on how many pages the stories have to be, but I felt like the story towards the end was just a little rushed, and everything was taken care of a little too neat. You know, it kind of felt like it read more like a movie script than a comic book, because it felt like you could have had more time to develop a few more things in the world. And it kind of felt like how they try to cram everything in an hour and a half to 2 hour movie. It kind of just felt like somewhere in there, somebody just hit the skip 10 seconds button in, and it just felt slightly rushed. But overall, I have to say I thoroughly enjoyed this first volume. I immediately, after I read this, went over to Comixology.com and bought volume 2. It was, at the time, was a DC sale, so I got it for, I think, $5.99, which wasn't bad. Like I said, I got this volume through InStockTrades.com. It retails for $14.99, I think. I got it for $8.99 or $7.99 through In Stock Trades. They have great deals. If you're not familiar with InStockTrades.com, I'll put a link down in the description box to them, so you can check out the site if you're looking for collected editions. They have great deals. And I've also done a video describing and talking about InStockTrades.com. So I'll put that somewhere up here as well, so you can check that out. Or actually, I'll put that at the end of the video in the video cards you see at the end. I'll link to two videos talking about InStockTrades more if you're unfamiliar with them. It's a great site and great service if you're looking to save money and getting trades. But all in all, with this volume, I gave it a 9 out of 10. Like I said, I'm stoked to read volume 2. I think I've seen something that they're going to be a volume 3 to this Earth One coming out. I think with some of them, I think with the Superman volume, it's already at 3 volumes. So I'm interested to see where the story goes, and I'm intrigued enough to see where I want to pick up maybe the Wonder Woman volume. I heard good things about the most recent one, the Green Lantern Volume 1. I might check that out as well. So you'll be seeing more reviews of the Earth One books trades on this channel, so stay tuned. That's all I have for you for this episode. If you're new to the channel and you like this content, please make sure that you subscribe. Also, if you've already subscribed, make sure you click the bell notification down at the bottom so you'll be alerted when I drop new content. I pretty much release content twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so you can be on the lookout for that. But if you click the bell notification, whenever I drop content, you will be alerted to that fact. Also down below in the comments, if you've read this trade, tell me what you thought about it. If I piqued your interest and you're thinking about picking it up, also let me know in the comments down below. I'll put a link down below as well, so you can pick this trade up if you haven't already, and I got you interested. That'll be listed down below. Please feel inclined to click on that link. It gives a little bit back to us, a little kickback, so it'll help support the channel. So if you feel inclined, please do so. And I also will have a playlist down in the description box below to the comic book and trade paperback review playlist, so you can see previous reviews that I've done. I've done quite a few at this point, so it's a regular part of the content here on the channel. That's all I have for you for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. You have a good week, and I'll see you next time for another episode of Comic Book Savant. Have a good day, and I will see you soon. Take care.